Okay, this is a video that's focused on global healing. So it's an energy exercise that I've been running in various forms over the last 11 or 12 years. Initially just before the second Gulf War in 2001, 2002, just before we went into Iraq. I was running this meditation in a Yahoo chat room, and we had a regular group of about 20 people over the course of about 3 months on a Sunday evening. And I've also run it in a TV studio in Camden as well a few years ago, and in various different meditation groups and healing groups that I've run over the years. So this is a short version. It's a variation on what I normally do, but I'm going to keep it short because it's the internet and it's a short attention span for people there. So just make yourself comfortable. Put your palms flat, face down, flat on your thighs, on the top of your legs. Just let your eyes fall closed and make yourself comfortable in the chair that you're in. If you're not in a straight back chair, then you should go and find one, and ideally sit with your back straight. You need your feet flat on the floor, but you need to be comfortable. That's the most important thing, is that you need to be comfortable, but the straight back and feet on the floor and palms down is important as well. Posture is important in these kind of exercises because it sends out an indication of your emotional state of mind and your emotions. So we want to keep everything closed. We don't want to be taking on the weight of the world, so that's why the palms are down. And we're just going to send some energy in the direction of the Pacific Ocean. Just if you're used to opening up in a particular way, then do that. But the way that I open up is just to imagine flowers, buds opening at the 7 chakra points, which is the root chakra, the sacral chakra, which is your belly, the solar plexus, which is just here between where the rib cage starts here, and your heart chakra, which is a bit further up in the center of your chest, throat chakra, which is your throat, third eye, which is just above your eyes in the center of your forehead, and the crown chakra, which is the top of the head. So base chakra is what you're sitting on essentially. So just imagine flowers opening at those 7 points. Right, just do it quickly because it doesn't need to be a big rigmarole. It's a fast process that we're doing. We're just opening up, sending positive energy, sending reiki energy if you're trained in that way, spiritual healing energy if you're trained in a different way. You can use any healing method that you're used to. You can use prayer. You can just use positive regard, unconditional positive regard, if you're used to counselling and doing that sort of thing. So whatever you can do that's positive in terms of mental attitude, now's the time to do it. Just direct it at the Pacific, around the Pacific Rim, the coast of California, and down through Central America, down on the coast of Chile, and round the other way as well through Japan, and then round to the Indian Ocean. Just that whole general area is shifting at the moment. So we're just going to send some energy so that the processes that are involved in dealing with disasters are made a little bit easier. That's the intent of this healing. So the pre-planning, the warning systems need to be improved. The trauma systems need to be improved to help people deal with trauma and the immediate aftermath of a disaster. And the structural emphasis on buildings in that area also needs to be improved, so that things don't happen on the scale that they've happened recently in Japan. So we need tighter building regulations, we need to have better planning and better warning systems. So that's what I want to focus the energy on for this session. So just take a moment or two to emphasize whichever of those you're particularly interested in, whichever one you're committed to making a difference about. Just send some healing energy to that particular pre-earthquake, mid-earthquake or post-earthquake, or pre-tsunami, mid-tsunami or post-tsunami time point. Right, now we've got to close down again. Now I want you to rub your hands on your legs, just reconnect with your physical body that way, rub them together, go and have something to eat, have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or juice or whatever it is that you would normally do, but eat or drink something, and that will ground you, and it'll disconnect you from the global healing process that we've just been through. It's very important to disconnect when you finish doing something like this. It can get overwhelming if you don't do it properly. So it's important to have a beginning, a middle and an end in an exercise like this. So the beginning obviously is sitting down and going into a particular posture. The middle is the mental healing energy sending process, and then the close is rubbing and eating. So those things need to be in place for the session to have a clear boundary around it, and to stop things going a little bit messy, if you like. You need to close down properly. It's very important that you do close down properly. I can't emphasize that enough after an exercise like this. So please make sure that you do, and go back to your normal life, and then forget about everything to do with the earthquake, to do with the tsunami. Just go about your normal business and move on through the next week. And maybe we'll do something next week that's a similar exercise, and you can come back to it then and spend 3 or 4 minutes and then forget about it again and go on with the rest of your week. Okay, that's enough for me. Thanks for your time and thank you for watching.